Hello, welcome to Clockwise. My name is Providence Essien. Clockwise is a podcast sponsored by Netizens ICT, the biggest ICT hub in Akwa Ibom State. And on this podcast, we focus on the tech world, its advantages, the various in-demand skills that can give you a tech advantage to earn in dollar and to spend in naira. And today we'll be discussing another interesting topic of the tech world. And I have a very interesting guest that you like, but you'll meet him after this short break. Thank you. Welcome back. As I said earlier, my guest is a proven product manager with evidence and with results. Please, with a virtual round of applause, help me welcome Mr. David. Welcome to the studio, David.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Providence.
Yes, Providence, I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Welcome.
As you can see.
Who is a product manager?
Okay, from the name product manager, a product manager is someone who knows how to use various tools in managing products. Now, sometimes people, when we say product, people think that a product could be anything.
Is Gary a
Could be-
product?
Yeah, sure. Gary is a product.
Okay.
Yeah, rice, Indomie, all those things. Brands, yeah, they are products. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, a product manager is someone that can manage this product because these products are for users. Yeah. So a product manager is the one who can ensure that these products are useful. Yeah, to people. Yeah. So if you're a product manager, then I can say that you can ensure that products, yeah, are very useful for users. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's the main focus of a product manager? Is it the consumers or the company or the brands? What's the main focus
Well, uh, well,
as a
a,
product manager?
yeah, that's a consumer is also one of the goals for a product manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you must make sure that the consumers enjoy the product. Yeah.
Okay.
And the company too, you must make sure that um you
You
must make sure,
satisfy.
yeah, it's satisfied and the company is satisfied and their value, yeah, is
Okay.
also retained. Yeah.
Okay.
So you must also ensure that the company has a lot of income, yeah, that comes from either selling their product or their services, yeah, something like that.
So, what kind of tools do you people use in actually ensuring that you get this done?
Well, I am a UX designer, yeah. So I'm not a product manager, though.
Okay.
Yeah, but we all have the
Different
knowledge, yeah,
roles.
different
Okay.
roles. Yeah, we all
Okay.
have different roles. Yeah.
Okay.
So in product design, what a product manager does is that he is the one in charge of everyone in charge of those roles. So we have the UI designer, we have the interaction designer, we have the UX researcher, we have the UX designer. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
But all this role encompassing makes what we call a product management, right?
yeah, product
UI,
management.
UX, and the rest
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I would like to know the difference between those three: UI, UX, and research. Because research designer
Yeah.
is it a new field?
No, it's not. It's not a new field.
Okay, so what's the
Yeah.
difference between the UI designer, UX, and research?
Okay. So I'm sure you all have been hearing. You ask someone, person says, "I'm a UI UX designer," and yeah, but what I do is, if you notice, when you ask them, "What do you do?" and they tell you, "I'm a UI UX designer," I'll be like, "What exactly do you do?" Because I know you have to be very good in one role.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't just be a yeah, you have to be good in the UX aspect before you can be very good in the UI aspect. So
okay.
a UX designer like I am is someone who can manage the journey of the user while interacting with a particular product.
Okay, the
Yeah.
focus of the UX designer is on the user.
Yeah. Both
Okay.
of them,
Okay.
both of them are related, but they are not the same. So they are related because they use the same tools. Yeah,
Okay.
some of the tools they use it like Figma, Sketch, and all of
Okay.
that. The UX designer will use that while doing some wireframes and all that, and the UI designer will use that while creating some high fidelity or low fidelity screens. Yeah.
Okay.
So as a UX designer, you must ensure that you monitor the behaviors, yeah, of users while using a particular product. Like let's say you're using Facebook and I'm a UX designer. I want to ensure that I know what goes through your mind. I know how
Mm.
you interact with
With
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Okay.
from the buttons, the typography, everything. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, should in case you complain and be like, why is this button so small? Or I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, that's something. That's something that interests the UX designer, and he takes that down. Yeah, because we work with data. While we ensure that we improve a product, we need something to back us up. We need data. So we
Okay.
can't just work like that without data. Yeah. So while a UI designer is someone that is just building that product. Yeah.
Mm.
You're just
Is
building
it
that
based from the
product.
data collected
Yes, from the
by
UX.
the
Yeah,
UX?
yeah.
Okay.
So but both of them work hand in hand.
Okay.
But in Nigeria, you are jack of all. Yeah,
Multitask.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
what do a researcher do? In what is the job of a researcher?
yeah. So like now for a researcher, if you're working in a company or if you're working with a brand, yeah, and they want to regroup and let's say they want to revamp their product. So a UX designer can do some research. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A UX designer can do some research, and in this research, you go about to ask users, yeah, their potential users. You go about to ask them, how do you feel while you're using this product? Yeah, and what are those challenges you face while using this product? And so those responses you get, yeah, helps you to improve, helps you to analyze and improve the product. So
Okay.
you could do research in so many ways. Some you could send out surveys. Yeah,
Can somebody be a researcher only?
yeah, you can be. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's what you just do for a
Yes.
company. You're just
Yeah,
a
yeah, just
researcher.
a
Now, you
researcher.
you personally, as a product, one of the product management on the product management field, what's your main focus? Is it UI or UX?
UX. Yes,
UX.
yes,
How is your day like? Like your typical day when you wake up in the morning? Do you work remotely?
yes, I do.
So how is your day like?
Okay, I wake up. I'm also a student, so I
Okay.
wake up
Are
and
you studying UX?
no. I'm studying building tech and construction. Yeah,
Wow.
University of U
You
here.
also do design now.
Yes,
Building design. Is
yes.
that what drove your passion to UX design?
Nah. I I always wanted to go into the tech space,
Okay.
and someone advised I do data science, but I realize it's too taxing. It's not something I like. Then I'm kind of someone that I like to listen a lot to people, what people say. I like to know problems. You tell me something and I'll be like, is there any way I can? There's a way I can solve this. There's a way I can do this. And then ah, I was speaking to someone and he said, I think you should go into the UX design, yeah, user experience design field. And yeah, I got into it, and that fueled my passion for it, and I got to learn more. Yeah, I got to apply it with the real world. Yeah, so you asked about my day to
Your day,
day.
yeah. Like, how is your normal, typical day like as you wake up in the morning as a UX designer?
I wake up in the morning. I normal now morning prayer. Everyone
Okay,
is,
okay, okay.
and then I go check my tax for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I work with a brand, Safrica, and so I think this
You're working
period.
remotely?
Yes, with the brand Safrica. That's yeah, kind
Oh,
of.
yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's true. That's true.
yeah. So this period we kind of doing some research to see how we can help students. Yeah. So what Safrica does? Safrica is a platform that wants to help students access opportunities while in campus.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Like,
we
will it be like a freelance?
not really. I'm coming there.
Okay.
So we want to help businesses. Yeah. We want to help businesses 10x their income. Yeah.
Yeah.
By collaborating with students in campuses. So
Okay.
we see that if you have businesses and close to schools, or if you have businesses and students really patronize your business, you see that there's a lot of growth.
So, what are you doing on that particular project? What's your role?
Yeah, okay. I'm in the product design team, and I'm an interaction designer. Yes.
Do you work
So
alone or you have a team?
yeah, we have a team. Yeah, sure. We have a
They're in
team.
the product space.
Yes, the product design team. Yeah.
Now, from your assessment, how do you see the field? How do you see the industry, product management? How is it? Is it lucrative in Nigeria?
Yes, it is.
See,
Yes.
see Africa, is it
Africa,
See
please
Africa,
not.
sorry. See Africa, is it a Nigerian based company?
Yes, it is.
So is it lucrative? Can somebody actually say, okay, I want to be a
It's
product manager and I'll be profitable?
yes. Africa is a startup to we're barely 3 years. We're barely 2.5 years.
Okay.
But I can say that there's been a lot of growth. Uh, though when we started it was quite shady, but with a lot of data and every
Mm.
day improving,
Mm.
using those data to improve and improve and improve. Yeah,
Mm.
we've we've paid over a $200 to our student creators,
Mm.
even without having an app. Yeah,
Mm.
so that's like kind of tremendous growth on
Mm.
our own side.
Mm.
Yeah, so what I can tell people is that people always think that the tech, once you come into the tech, you don't hammer, you don't but
Mm.
I tell people that it's not easy, and coming into the product
Mm.
design field,
Mm.
you must be someone that's very calm, very subtle. You must be ready and able to listen to people. Yeah, so you won't just be building product for yourself. You are
Okay.
building for people.
Mm.
Yeah, so you shouldn't think that I know what is your problem without asking you. I cannot just start building something and be like, oh, I want to build an app that would let people order something from restaurant in Uyo, and I don't go on to do some research or to ask people what are your problems while
Okay.
you go to buy something. Or I
Mm.
ask students. I
Mm.
just go on building like that,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, I realize that it's not useful. Yes, that's because I didn't go on to do some research. Okay, I didn't
Okay.
go on to do some
Mm.
research.
Mm.
So people that want to do UX, the product design field, people that want to come into the product design
Mm.
field, yeah, they can. Yeah, there are a lot of roles you can come into. If you're a graphic designer, I advise that you could just go onto the visual designs. Yeah, that's the screens you see, the
Mm.
colors, everything. Yeah,
Mm.
that's the visual
Mm.
designs.
Mm.
And if you're someone that you kind of like doing research, you could come into the user experience field. Yeah, so you ensure that you ensure that those users
Mm.
are not having problems while using the product.
Mm.
You ensure that a lot of checks, a lot of things are kept in place while people are using that product, and
Mm.
you have to follow it up. You have to follow users, you have to follow trends that are
Mm.
coming in. Yeah,
Okay.
because while using
You have to keep
products,
updating
yeah,
yourself.
updating yourself as a user experience designer, you have
Mm.
to keep updating yourself because
Mm.
there are a lot of competitors out there. They
Okay.
would be looking for your weakness and use that as a niche. So you have to keep up with trends. You have to keep up with every day. You have to think of how you can improve that product. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because it looks like that product lies solely on your hands and everything is just on you.
Good.
So if
Okay.
you have to think every day on how you can improve that product, go on to be asking questions,
Mm.
go on to be so curious about things. Yeah,
Mm.
interact with people. Yeah,
Mm.
you have to interact with people.
Okay.
Go to places. You can go to places, go attend seminars, go to places. You listen to people talk, you listen to people complain about some things, and if some of them can interest you or if some of them falls into whatever you are doing at hand, yeah, you could take that, yeah, and
Now,
see what you can do.
you said something about people that are into graphic design. Is it true that for you to succeed as a UI UX designer, you must have a background in graphic design?
No, I
Do you
was
necessarily have a background in graphic design?
no, I
Should you
wasn't.
have an eye for colors to be successful?
No, you must not necessarily be a graphic designer.
What of eyes for colors?
Well, that's that's a skill. That's an advantage. Yeah,
Oh, an advantage,
yeah. If you're a
not a
graphic
necessity.
designer, not
Mm.
yeah, you that's an advantage. Yeah,
Mm.
but you know what? People always think that um UX designs or UI UX designs is all about the colors and everything.
Mm.
No, 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 no,
I too, I feel that way.
no, no, no. Because what's the need of making something to a lot of visual aesthetics and then it's not useful? Like as designers,
Mm.
if we want to start some project and
Mm.
there are some sites we go to look for inspirations, and some of them are Behance or Dribble,
Mm.
a lot of them.
Mm.
So we go on there and we want to take inspirations from some designs, and sometimes you go there and you realize that some of these designs they can't be developed.
Mm.
Yeah, they can't be developed.
Why?
They can't be developed
Mm.
because you look at this look at how the button is, because all these things our own places to design them, but those that are developing them, the front end or the back end developers, they can find it very tedious, and sometimes you hear that developers are always complaining that designers do things that are out of space and are very difficult for them to develop. Yeah,
Mm.
So
So people actually face such kind of issues where designers give developers their design and they cannot actually do it.
yeah. So
Seen that
you have
scenario?
to they have to start making some corrections. They have to start, oh, this is this or this is that.
Okay. Now, look, when we come back, I would like us to go personal. I want
Okay,
to know
sure,
some
sure, sure.
personal thing about you, but that will be after this break. Thank you very much.
Okay, no.
At Netizen, we have built our state-of-the-art serene and conducive workspace. It is fully equipped with all the facilities to have a comfortable and an amazing work time in our hub. If you need a place to work, handle your business meetings, or take that exams, our workspace offers 24/7 power supply, unlimited access to internet, overnight hours, private space, and business services. Welcome to our versatile conference hall, a premier space that accommodates gatherings of 50 to 70 persons. Nestled within our facility, this conference hall is designed to cater to a diverse range of events, making it an ideal choice for both professional and social occasions. With its spacious layout and comfortable seating, our conference hall provides an optimal setting for seminars, workshops, trainings, and conferences.
Welcome back. We are still on Clockwise, and my guest is still here, a UI UX designer, Mr. David.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Mr.
UX
David.
designer.
UX designer, Mr. David. Mr. David, I want you to tell me your journey towards becoming a UX designer. How did you start? Where did you get this? When did you start actually?
Okay, it's 2 years, 2.5 years.
That should be 2021.
Yes,
Exactly 2021.
yes,
Has it been
yes.
profitable?
Yeah, yeah.
So far, so good. How good?
So far, so good. It's been profitable. Let me, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Will you like to take it up finally once you're done with school, or fully rather?
Yes, I would like to take it up. I would like to incorporate the skill I've gotten from UX design into the building and construction sector. Yeah, so
Okay.
that while building houses, I can use the skill I have in UX design to
Mm.
build houses that are very economical and they are very easy to maintain. Yeah, for my clients. Yeah, because nowadays people just build houses that are just very fine, but at the end of the day you realize that they can't maintain them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I can use the skill I have to you put that in building sector and to
Okay.
build houses that could be maintained and could be very useful. Yeah, could
Mm.
very easy, maintainable, and economically friendly for my clients.
Now, as a student, apart from the skill you've actually gotten from UX design,
Okay.
is it of economic benefit to you, financial benefit to you?
Yes,
The
yes,
skill, is it
yes,
supporting your school?
yes. It
How
is.
do you marry the both of them? Being a student, what level are you?
400 level.
Okay, being a 400 level student, from what you've said, you started you're going to UI UX
2 years.
when
Yeah.
you were in year two or year one,
Year two, second semester.
second
Year two.
semester. How has it been? How have you been able to marry these two things?
That time there was strike. I think
20,
there was strike.
2021.
Yeah,
That's
there
a
was.
strike.
Yes, there was strike that time. So, the school didn't really disturb me because there was strike that time, and I had all the time. So
So the strike was good.
yeah, the strike was good. Yeah, I thank God for the strike. Though
Okay, we thank
sometimes
God for the
I,
strike.
I keep crying and be like, I should have finished school by now. I should have gone for service, but I'll just be thinking, if you went for service, what would you
You have
have?
done.
Nothing,
You'd have still
nothing.
come to learn
I'll still
UX.
come back to learn UX. Yeah.
So the strike gave you an opportunity to learn
Yes,
UX.
to learn UX, and I got to meet with people through the UX, my skill.
You're
I
already
got to
working self. Like most graduates don't even have jobs, and somebody is in year four. You're already working with the company,
yeah, a startup company though.
a startup company. It's still a
Yeah,
company.
yeah, it's a company, sure.
Uh,
So I really thank God for the strike. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it gave me that opportunity to learn a skill, and as long as I've been improving myself in school,
Mm.
yeah, I've also been improving myself in the UX design and field. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any challenges? Are you facing challenges?
Yeah, I did.
What a
Well,
general
I
challenge.
started,
Mm.
my PC was
Everybody has a
yeah, everybody
PC's
my
problem.
PC, yeah, data, because I you have to sacrifice, yeah. So sometimes I used to sacrifice the money need to buy clothes or shoes to subscribe to attend classes. I did a Google
Oh, you learned
scholarship
online.
program, yeah.
Mm.
So I was opportunity to get the Root Hub scholarship from Tony Nook. So I went through the course for 6 months, yeah, and it wasn't easy. Doing assignments, peer
Mm.
graded assignment,
Mm.
and all that. The data was too much. I had to I had to resort to doing night plan to be attending classes at night. And thank God you can attend classes at your own pace,
Your
it's
time,
self
yeah.
pace.
Mm.
Yeah. So uh, my PC was always bad. School resumed, time, exams, lectures, and all that.
That time you never knew about Netisense ICT.
Nah, I
That
never
we
knew.
have office space and unlimited access to data
Yeah, I
for very
never
very
knew.
cheap rates.
Okay, really.
If it was now, you'd have enjoyed what we are actually enjoying here.
Yeah. Sure.
That's good. Let me ask one simple question.
Sure.
Now, do you necessarily have to be good in UI and UX to be successful in product management?
You have to be good. You
Like, can you just choose one,
Yeah, you can choose
or
one.
you must have a fair knowledge of UI, UX, research?
Yeah. While
Mm.
going through the course in Google,
Mm.
um, Google taught us the all the roles, yeah, that are there in product design,
Okay.
and then we realized that those facilitators, they were different facilitators,
Mm.
yeah, with different roles. So one person wasn't the one telling us everything about all the
Okay.
roles, yeah.
Okay.
So a UX researcher would come and tell us something about UX research. A visual designer will come and
Mm.
tell us something about visual designs
Mm.
and all that.
Mm.
So it's fair, yeah. It's very good to. It's an advantage for you to know um what's there in the user interface and
Mm.
the user experience field.
Mm.
But you can choose to master one, yeah, or you can choose to master both, just like being a front end and a back end developer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's
What are
very
your
good.
plans for the future? What do you see UX in the future?
Well,
Do you believe AI will take your job?
nah, those are robots. You know you still have to. I use the AI, yeah, while I'm doing research. Yeah, I use
Okay.
the AI very well, yeah, to get some data.
Mm.
But I think
You
if
don't believe that by tomorrow you wake up and there will be a bot that can actually do what you're doing now?
nah 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 nah
Why do you feel so?
because you're actually telling them what to do. So if I'm not there to tell you this is what I need,
Mm.
nah. The bot is the AI is just helping me bring a lot of data.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, bring a lot of data to me.
So if
So
AI can actually give you data, don't you feel that a researcher will not be needed again?
a researcher will still be needed. Sure.
What will be their job? Because if I can go and get all those stuff from AI, then what do I need a researcher for?
A researcher will still be needed because
You'll not be able to interact with the customer.
yeah, you won't be able to interact with a customer like that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like the MTN customer care.
Mm.
Sometimes some of those their responses are automated.
Mm.
Yeah, and there'll still be an 80% chance that those users would still want to speak with a human being.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Sometimes I chat with MTN customer care, and I'll
Mm.
chat and I'll tell them, please, I'll have to opt for the option that I need to speak with their agent.
Okay.
And yeah, and so I see it as the same thing, that even in the future
Mm.
it's AI can't take it will make our job easy, but
Mm.
they can't just take our place like that. No,
Okay.
it's not possible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it difficult to learn UI UX?
no, it's not difficult. It's not.
Can anybody learn UI UX?
Yeah,
Like
anyone
anybody?
anyone can learn UI UX.
How long will it take a normal person to actually learn UI UX?
Okay, what I always tell people is that you could pick up a course, yeah,
Mm.
or attend boot camps. Yeah,
Mm.
I think this man Joe Brandon, he does his boot camps like thrice a year, or
Mm.
and there are a lot of design agencies now that
Mm.
are, yeah, doing boot camps now. So
Mm.
you could join for 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
you could join for 3 to 6 months.
We also have a course here in Artisan ICT.
Yeah, and then after that you practice. practice or get yourself attached with startups, yeah, so you can get practical experience, yeah, while you are improving yourself in your skill. So, but what people don't understand is that nothing comes easy, and sometimes they always feel that if you finish learning, that immediately
You
you are a
have a job.
pro or you have a job, but it's not easy. It's not that easy, yeah,
Okay.
because companies will not just hire you like that because you show them a certificate and be like, I did this, or
I can do this.
yeah, I can do this, or I went through a course on this.
Mm.
They want to see your portfolio. They want to see some projects that you've done. Yeah, they want to see how you've collaborated. You want to see how you've collaborated with brands or with startups, yeah, or
Okay.
other people,
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
So um, it's always nice after going through a course, you work on yourself, yeah,
mm,
you improve yourself, your portfolio, yeah, because your portfolio speaks for you,
mm.
yeah, you show your portfolio, and they want to see your thought process behind doing some of these things. So as a UX designer, uh in my portfolio, I can put a project that I stack the name, an app for a movie, a ticket reservation app, yeah, for a movie theater. And so I can state the problem that people have, that people have problem by joining long queues at cinemas, and they want to stay at home and easily book a film. And so I can also state the problem that people people do not want to people may not necessarily go to the canteens to buy things. They can stay there and order things from the app, and then it's brought to them at the cinema. And then I try to incorporate the extras from the data I have gotten, and then do a low fidelity design,
Okay.
yeah, before I can design the app and maybe play a prototype, put a video of a prototype there. So those company wants to see your thought process and say, oh, can you solve a problem? And that's what they want. So they don't they don't want people, well, they also want to see how visual aesthetic your designs may be, but they really want to see your thought process, yeah, behind all those things you've done. Yeah.
Okay. Now, from your exposure, if you were to choose a tech skill again, will you still choose UX?
Yes, I will.
Why?
I just like it. I like the fact that every day as a UX designer I learn new things. Yeah. I learn how to interact with products more. I learn how to interact with users more. Yeah. So any day, anytime, I'll always choose UX design.
And it's profitable.
Yes, it's profitable.
What are remote jobs?
Remote jobs are profitable. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
In my field,
mm,
I'm working remotely, and so I can say it's profitable. Though sometimes it could be quite taxing because uh, they are not aware of some of the challenges you may face here while you're working remotely. And so if you have a team lead that is very harsh or inconsiderate, it could be a problem. Something might happen here, and he doesn't want to know what's going on or something. So but remote jobs are, if everyone prays to have a remote job because you'll be paid in dollars and you
oh,
convert
you are
it
earning
to
in dollars.
nah, it's a natural company. So
Because the essence of this program is we tell people about the in-demand skills.
yes,
Do you understand? That can actually give you a tech advantage to earn in dollar and to
yes,
spend in
in
naira.
dollar. Yeah.
That's the essence of this particular podcast.
Yes. That's one of my goals for next year.
For next year, 2024,
Yes,
you want to earn in dollar
yeah,
and spend in naira.
yeah.
That's good. I'd like to have your final words for upcoming UX designer. What do you advise them? What is the field like? What are the challenges they have to expect, and how can they overcome those challenges?
Okay, for the upcoming UX designers, or for those who want to come into the UX field, I'd like to tell you that you should take your time and learn. Yeah,
Okay.
learn. Take your time while learning. Just be open to doing a lot of voluntary activities. Yeah, so don't expect that you should start getting paid immediately you finish a crash course on UX or a crash course on UI. You should
Okay.
be open to learning. What my team lead used to tell me then is that I should work with brands. I should work with startups. Yeah, that's how I learn, because when you work with startups, you do a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot
You have
of
opportunity
things.
to actually
Yeah,
work.
yeah, you have opportunity to learn practical experience, and that adds to it. So those things you didn't learn in the classroom, you see it there, and from your knowledge of what you were taught, yeah, while learning in the course, you can apply it there. So what I can tell you that you don't, yeah, people who come to tech do not have, it's not a rocket science, yeah. You
It's
can
not a
add,
get rich
yeah,
scheme.
it's not also a get rich scheme.
Quick.
Yeah, no. So
Okay.
you must have to take your time. You must know you face some challenges like having a bad PCs. In fact, every tech person, that's the
That's
first
a
thing
major
they tell you.
challenge.
Yeah, that's the major challenge. They tell you, oh, I had a bad PC. I don't
Access
like
to internet.
access to internet and all that. So if you make up your mind that you want to learn UX design, or you want to come into the UX or UI design or the product design field, you must be ready for all these things. Yeah, some of them will happen. Yeah, you could be a UX designer and you want to do some testing of the product on some users. Some users could be very frustrating, but that's something you learn. So it's an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with products, learn how to ensure that users interact with products very well,
Okay.
and learn how to ensure that those products are very usable for those users and very useful. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank
on
you.
that note, we come to the end of today's episode and we'll see you again. But before then, do not forget that the illiterate of the 21st century are not those who did not go to school or those who will not go to school, but they are those who have refused to evolve as their environment is evolving. My name is Providence Essien. See you again. Thank you.
Thank you.